Hey, what's up, my smelly friends? How are you guys? Thanks so much for always joining me. Truthfully, from my heart, I really appreciate it. Again, I don't have the greatest videos and all the upgraded stuff with the editing and the cool pictures that come up and all the listings and things like that. So I just really am so happy to see subscribers join me and watch my channel and watch my videos. Just normal me, no editing, just talking about some fragrances. So I really appreciate you guys. But guys, this one is actually my first purchase from this fragrance house, Boadicea the Victorious. Heard so many great things. Rome 300, he, another fragrance reviewer, fellow friend of mine as well. He's been so much into this house, kind of like me with Creed and Raja and Xerjoff. And this one, guys, I mean, it's a beauty, and there's so many great ones. Alan from Beverly Hills Perfumery, thank you so much for the 15 samples of all these different fragrances. I wish I could buy them all, but they're just so pricey. But excellent house, as you guys know. But this one, guys, the first one that I chose to go with is Blue Sapphire. It's kind of an easy wear. It's not too crazy or out there. It's not too oudy. You know, it's really nice. And gosh, I wore my sample probably all week long before I pulled the trigger, and so many compliments on this one, especially from the women in the office. That was really good. Sometimes you get the more of the man, man compliments, and then you'll get a lot of the women compliments. And this one really fell into that women category. You know, I've had a lot of people ask me what it was and that I smell so good. So this one really kind of worked well for that. But guys, getting on with this one, this is a 2013 release, so it's been out actually for a while. This kind of is the fragrance that helped Boadicea the Victorious take off. You know, so and again, maybe it's just because of the easy wear and just a really great fragrance. The perfumer, hopefully I'm saying this right, but it's Christian Provenzano. It's Provenzano. Sorry about that. It's so hard sometimes to say the names, but great perfumer, I believe. I know he's done a couple other ones as well. Let's get into notes with this one. For the top, you have lemon, chamomile, you have sage, saffron, and tegetz. And tegetz is, I believe, like a marigold. It's like an orange kind of flower. It's warm, sweet, kind of tangy. So that really helps this fragrance out. But for your mid, you have rose, you have Indian jasmine, and magnolia. So you're getting some of the sweetness, some florals in there. And then for the base, you have argarwood, of course, patchouli, and amber. So 3 really strong base, base notes in there. And I'm telling you, first spray of this, you'd think you would get like this lemon, but I get more of kind of like a chocolatey patchouli, which is pretty crazy. Now there is some lemony thing going on in there, but I get this crazy hint of like, not really like an amen kind of thing, but it does have that little bit. If you really smell for it, it kind of almost has like a cocoa kind of chocolatey, and I'm thinking that's from the patchouli. It could be from the sweet saffron, I'm not sure, but it's just, that opening is really nice. And then of course, that only lasts for a couple minutes, of course, and then it gets to the lemoniness. And it's just, it's that the magnolia also shares the lemon as well. So that kind of carries out. It's a nice lemony, woody fragrance, if you will. But the middle notes, you're starting to get into the florals. And I'm telling you, this is like a deep, rich kind of rose. And also with that rose, you do kind of, again, that patchouli kind of, I think, throws in like that dark chocolatey. So it's not too much on like the cocoa side, but it's more like a dark chocolate where it's just, it just comes off really nice. But you still get like all these things that are kind of playing around. You get a lot of different smells in here. You do get a fruitiness out of it. It's maybe almost like a grapefruit kind of smell. It's green. I know there's like I said, there's some, I think all the mixtures of the ingredients with this is just really comes out nice. I don't really get to, I know Renee kind of said aquatic. That might fall into place there, but I really think that it's more of like a green, sweet, kind of candied, lemony. It's just really great. And then of course that base of the amber and the oud, it just it shines. You get maybe a little bit of a hint of like a earthy oud, but it's on that sweet side. You know, you have a lot of sweet things going on in here. You know, you have the magnolia is a little sweet and tangy. I'm sorry, that's lemony, but the marigold, which is the tagates, that's kind of, you know, that sweet tanginess kind of going on. The saffron's going to be sweet. You get kind of that chocolatey patchouli that's a little sweet, so it's kind of gourmandish a little bit as well. But guys, I just, again, there might be another fragrance out there that smells like this, but I've never smelled anything like it. And let's get into performance, guys. This one is just unbelievable. I mean, I'll spray it on my hand a little bit and wash it like 3 times, and it's still there on my skin. So it's just it's going to perform all day long for you. And like I said, even after 4 or 5 hours of wearing it, I had a client that was like, "Oh my gosh, you smell so good." So really, that's nice, but it's not loud either. That's one nice thing. Like I said, with a lot of these high price tag fragrances, you know, it's not going to have that cheap fill up the room, you know, smell. Like it's like, oh, you know, this is just, you got to get kind of close, but man, it's always going to be there, and it smells really, really good. Projection, at least 3 to 4 hours. I mean, it projects really well, and but again, not too crazy. Like the bubble's really nice. That's what I like, and the longevity is just unbelievable. Like I said, you're getting all day plus. Even the next morning, you can smell into that, and that's really nice with the way this is blended. You know, because like I said, it's not too strong. It's very wearable, but it just lasts a really long time. So, guys, I just love this one. The box is really nice. Hopefully, it's not going to be too bright with the lighting and everything, but. I love this material too. It's not just like cardboard. You can tell they got that softness to it and everything. So there's your ingredients and barcode and everything. So this goes on this is the outer side to the box. Then you have the beautiful, this is just really, really well made. It's very, it's like it's not, it doesn't even really feel like cardboard. It's much better than that. And it's like a leather. So there's your box, the outer box. It has the nice, if you can see in there, hopefully that nice like sponge kind of thing to protect the bottle and the cap. Of course, this is where it will lay. You have the Boadicea, the Victorious right there. So the presentation is really, really nice. And this actually sits on, it's really, really tight to put on there. So it's not really going anywhere, which is good. So it's good for, you know, storing and shipping or whatever you'd want to do. But these bottles are great. They come in a 100 ml bottle. Of course, the price tag, $885, so it's very pricey. I'm sure you can, you know, get some really nice decants or samples. I know, you know, Alan over at Perfumery, Beverly Hills Perfumery will kind of hook you up to let you know. I heard from some people that this is actually gold plated, the top and everything, but there's that beautiful bottle. Again, hopefully it's not too shiny in the light there, but just gorgeous. I love that shield. There's a little sapphire crystal there. And then this, hopefully it's not too many fingerprints on there, but just gorgeous. Boadicea, the Victorious, blue sapphire. It's beautiful, nice heavy bottle. The caps aren't that heavy, but again, it's still metal, but very beautiful. So presentation it's important to me. I like the presentation. Your spray is nice. So just a decent, nothing crazy, but oh, there it is. It has that sweetness to it that comes out. God, it's just that beautiful sweet opening is just awesome. It's got that lemony candy kind of sweetness to it, but still has a little bit of like really like deep kind of like dark wood kind of like that. Like I said, that kind of that dark chocolate, and then you get those florals in there, and it just really, really. It smells awesome. I love this stuff. I actually gave a girl at my work a sample, a nice little 2 or 3 mil decant, and she absolutely loves it. And she's like, you know, this is what I want to get, you know, and I want to get a bottle and stuff. And then she looked at the price tag, of course, and that's not happening. But again, guys, this one, you know, again, I don't know if you can justify the price of it. You know, I don't know on any fragrance. You know, there's very, very high price fragrances out there. I'm just very blessed and very fortunate to have this in my collection and all my fragrances in my collection. I'm just lucky. I work hard. I don't do a lot of playing around with traveling and vacations and stuff. I spend a lot of my money on fragrances, as you know. So just very proud to have this in my collection. And it's my first Boadicea, the Victorious. So I'm really, really waiting on exploring some more. I have tons of samples right here, and you know, I'll definitely let you know on my next bottle. But just a great fragrance house. They've come a long way, and they just a lot of quality there. So guys, hopefully I didn't ramble on too much. Again, like I said in the beginning of the video, thank you so much just for hanging in there with me. Like I said, I'm not crazy flashy, and you know, I don't have all the great styles and things like that, but man, this fragrance game is just awesome. I love it, and I'm really still just really loving it. You know, sometimes you're thinking, you know, a lot of people fall off. You know, a lot of people kind of get out of it, and they're like, you know what, just probably not worth the money, or it's, you know, I'm just not really into it anymore. I never feel like that. Every day I get up and I'm excited about it. I love smelling good, and it's just a great great passion that we all have. So thank you guys so much again. Ryan, Rise Frags 34. If you haven't subscribed, hopefully you do. And until the next video, thank you guys so much.